Minister for Social Services Amanda Rishworth. Amanda Rishworth, thank you for your time. What is your reaction to the Victorian election result, and does it have any federal implications?
Well, firstly, I would say a big congratulations to Dan Andrews and the Labor team. It was a very a powerful result, I think, and one that Dan Andrews suggests is I think, a stamp of approval on his positive plans going forward. I think one of the reactions, I guess, if you look at the way that the federal government's been working with the states, there has been a real change in the way that the new Labor government federally has been working positively with the states and territories. And I think one of Dan Andrews' messages is that positive plans, when you put them forward, explain them to the people, then you will get a sense of endorsement from them. So certainly I think the implications federally is that there is a good partnership between the federal government and the Dan Andrews Labor government, and I think we will all look forward to continuing to work to deliver for Victorians but also right across the country.
And we've seen from this result the continuing threat to the major parties from the Greens and the Teals, haven't we?
Look, there's no doubt that there has been, when other options are put on the table, there are voters looking at other options, and we've seen an increase. But we do have a majority government in Victoria. There's a clear majority government in Victoria, and that bodes well, I think, for decision-making going forward.
Now, to federal issues now. You must have been happy to have seen the childcare subsidy changes pass the parliament, but how is the government going to ensure that childcare centres don't take advantage of this to jack up their fees?
Look, I'm very, very pleased that the childcare changes have passed the parliament. This will give significant cost of living relief to families, but importantly, potentially free up many, many workers that can go and fill the labour shortage gaps that are existing out there at the moment. So this is a good economic reform piece of policy, as well as a very important cost of living policy. In terms of how we make sure that centres don't take advantage, well, firstly, I would say that there is also an ACCC inquiry going on at the moment to look at how we ensure that prices in the early education sector are sustainable. That's a really important piece of work, and some work that needs to be done. There is a benchmark price, and obviously we need to keep monitoring that. But most importantly, I think, is making sure that the ACCC is able to do its work. But an important message for early education providers is that families deserve this relief coming through. It's significant relief, and we look forward to seeing them benefit from that.